Hello, I want to cast some paving stones, so I thought I would make a short video. First we need a bucket to mix in, wear some gloves and some eye protection. It's very unpleasant to get cement splashes in your eyes. And next we need some cement, try not to breathe in the dust. And some sand, so keep in mind you cannot use beach sand, it's got salt in it. You need some clean sand that isn't contaminated with anything and is not too fine. And finally some stones. So you want to use some sharp stones. Round pebbles are not good for concrete. I think these stones are made by crushing bigger stones, and then you get these nice sharp edges that makes the cement a lot stronger. So the ratio I usually use is something like 1 cement to 2 to 3 sand and 2 to 3 stone. But since we're just making some pavers, it's not critical. These are just approximate numbers. And next we need to add some water. And then it's time to start mixing the concrete. So if you're mixing larger batches, you could use one of these drill attachments to do the mixing for you. But since I'm just making a couple of stones, I'm just going to do it by hand. So you can see I got way too much water in here. It's not a big problem. We can just add some more cement, some more sand, some more stone, and then mix it up again until we get a consistency that feels nice. And I think this looks good, so we can get our mold ready. You could use some mold release, some silicone spray, that works quite well, or you could just use some oil, some cooking oil, some motor oil, whatever you have lying around. But really I found with these molds here, there's no need to use any release agent. So I bought these molds in a local shop. I think I paid like $2 to $3 each. I have a number of them. So look where you buy your cement, some Home Depot or something like that. See if you can find some molds that work for you. Otherwise you can look on eBay, Amazon, etc. So I usually don't fill the mold all the way up. I leave like 1 centimeter, half an inch, something like that. And after you're done filling the mold, you need to give it a good shake. Maybe try to even out the backside a little bit, but it's not super critical. Just shake it a bit so all the air bubbles trapped in the concrete will come out. You can see a lot of small bubbles rising to the top. And after that, well, that's it. We're pretty much done. And you can leave the mold on a flat surface, so it has to be both level and flat because the mold is flexible, so if you leave it on a crooked angle you will get a crooked paving stone. One thing to note is that if you are doing this on a sunny day and it's gonna evaporate really quickly, then you should probably cover it in a tarp or something, or you can wait until the cement has set a little bit, a few hours, then you can pour some water on top. Because the way cement works is a different process. It's not like glue where you want the solvent to evaporate and then it hardens up. It's a different process with cement. Cement actually forms small crystals that binds everything together, that binds the sand, the stone and the cement with itself. So you want slow curing, you don't want it to dry out too quickly. So at this point I recommend it's a good idea to clean everything you've been using to mix your concrete. So clean your bucket, your trowel, everything. And if you do have some leftover cement, your molds are already filled up, I recommend you could use a couple of small containers, like these plastic containers. Just fill the rest of the cement in there and make a couple of small stones. It's now about 2 days later and ready to take the stone out of the mold. So I usually just take it out, turn around, tap it a little bit on each side and the stone will come out nicely. and here you can see it. So it's a very good looking stone. There are no chipped corners or anything, and no air bubbles on the top, so it's looking good. So, is it worth the effort to make your own stone? Well, one thing is it's fun to make your own stones, and it's nice to have some cement around just to do various things. So you can buy stones like this for about $1.50, $2 each. They're not very expensive, so you really have to make a lot of stones to make any significant saving. So this stone is 30 centimeters or 12 inches on each side, and about 1.5 inch thick, something like that. For the waiting time, 2 days, you can get some quick set cement. That will be a lot quicker. Or you can also get some pre-mixed cement, so you don't have to mix it yourself. You just open a bag, but it's a lot more expensive. So I recommend just mix it yourself. Save some money, and then you can make various mixes for various other things. Anyway, I think that's it for this little video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.